Get ready for the Leader Chat Room with Paul Kramer, featuring Lifestyle Elite Global Marketing Directors.
Good morning, Lifestylers. Paul Kramer coming to you live from the Leader Chat Room in Lifestyle's home office in Toronto, Canada. Great to be with everybody this morning. We have a fantastic guest for you. We're going to get right to it today. Let me introduce him to you. He joined Lifestyles in April of 2017. He was promoted to International Marketing Director in August of 2020 and promoted to Global Marketing Director in April of 2021. He's the winner of the 2019 Millennial Achiever Award. So let's bring into the Leader Chat Room from Cebu City, Global Marketing Director, Ruel Senoy. Ruel, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Paul, and good morning, Philippines, and all over the world, special to all distributors all over the world.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sir Paul.
Good morning, Ruel. Thank you. And you're right. This is shown all across the world, so everybody's going to get a chance to meet you and hear your amazing success story. How you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm excited and a little bit nervous since last week.
Well, folks, Ruel's only been nervous for a week, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, well, listen, man, let's get started. You were born in a very small town in Leyte. You're the youngest of 5 kids in the family. We've got a great picture here too. Your parents were their main income was a small neighborhood store, and here you are in the store, right? Your mom sold dried tobacco leaves, and you traveled around with your mom to many small villages to sell these dried tobacco leaves. Yeah. Tell us what you remember about these early days and traveling around with your mom.
Okay. Sir Paul, I grew up in a low-class family, or a very low-class family. I live in a barangay in Villava, Leyte, specifically in Cagnocot, Villava, Leyte. It's a small barangay, Sir Paul. We are 5 in the family, and I am the youngest. No, because nga we are in a low-class family. Me and my sister lang ho finish studies. Actually, my parents once asked kaming lahat na magkakapatid na maka-finish ng school, but some of my brothers decided to stop. Kasi my parents can't afford to send us to school. Both my parents had this traditional business, like my mom engaged or sell dried tobacco leaves in every barangay. Now, if there is tabo or fiestas in that barangay, Sir Paul, I accompanied her. No, sumasama po ako sa mama ko sa mga barangay just to sell the tobacco leaves, and ako din nagtitinda naman ako ng tobacco just to help her. And my father also has this buy and sell copra. No, hindi naman siya malaki na business, maliit lang talaga. And we also the sari-sari store, and sometimes kung walang akong pasok sa school, ako yung nagbabantay sa tindahan talaga. And you know, Sir Paul, I saw that my parents are really work hard para lang kami mabuhay talaga. And that's why at an early age, I knew already na there is money in the business. That's why during my early elementary age, I learned already to sell in school. No, like I sell biscuits, ice candy, or mga candies, or and some other stuff. No, that's why maybe sa training ng parents ko, nakuha ko yung pagiging business-minded. And nakuha ko yung, and up till now, I am business-minded. Yeah.
No, I mean that is so true, because we have a lot of distributors who tell that same story, where when they were very young, they were selling candies or chocolate or whatever in elementary school to make extra money. So that's amazing. Now, you managed honors during elementary school, and in high school you were honors. And then you went on to work in the banking industry. You were in the banking industry for 11 years. You were both a bank teller and you were a manager, right? But during that time, you had a philosophy about you only live once, right? And you couldn't save any money. You never saved 1 peso during your early work years. Tell us the type of person you were then, and what did you spend all your money on? Why couldn't you save money? And what was your attitude like back then?
Okay. Sir Paul, after I graduate in college, I flew straight to Cebu from our place to apply a job because I made to myself, Sir Paul, that if after I graduate college, I won't anymore ask money from my parents because for me, their obligation and responsibilities
Mm.
done already. That's why I went to Cebu to apply a job, and thank God He answers my prayers. And I was hired in a bank, in 4 years and 7 years in the financing company, and I was happy then. I enjoyed it, and I was a manager on that field, no. I was happy then because thinking that if you are a manager, you have already the money, but there is no money, no, a lot of debts. And I realized, Sir Paul, na my salary are designed lang talaga to pay bills and nothing more. Kasi for 11 years working, wala naman akong savings talaga, no, umuutang pa nga ako to survive. That's when, Sir Paul, during my employment, I never dreamed anymore. No, I stopped dreaming kasi parang imposible na magkatotoo yung mga dreams ko kasi my salary before is designed only to survive and not even buy my dreams. And I believe, Sir Paul, the business is the only way to get out from poverty and not the employment thing. Yeah. So wala talagang nangyari sa buhay ko during sa employment ko, um, until after I maka-receive ako ng salary. Parang wala talagang nangyari, no? Parang wala talagang nangyari sa pagiging manager ko doon. That's why for 11 long years nothing happened, even hard to travel to
Yes.
Manila or even buy my dreams. That's why for now I'm not anymore believer in the employment, because of what had I
Right.
experienced. No, and I mean there's nothing wrong with the employment kasi galing naman ako dyan for
Yeah.
11 long years. But if we are talking about big dreams, wala talaga, no? Dream house, dream travel, dream car, hindi talaga na-realize. That's why thank you lifestyles, no, because many lives improve because of the lifestyles
Right, right.
opportunity.
So
Yeah.
as a person back then, you spent every peso you earned. You had a very what was your attitude about life back then? When you remember what you were like, what did you spend your money on? Were you partying? What was your life like?
Yeah, after I received my salary, my friend, pumupunta kami ng mga like bar
Mm.
hopping, like YOLO, no? I
Yeah,
only live
yeah.
once, no? That's my principle before. So that's why wala talagang nangyari sa buhay ko, Sir Paul, and walang savings, no? No savings talaga. Maraming lot
Yes.
of debts. That's why wala talaga ako. I mean, that's why now hindi na ako believer sa employment
Yeah, yeah.
talaga, no, kasi walang savings, no, walang nangyari
Yeah,
sa
yeah,
akin
yeah.
before.
And your health was also, started to struggle, right? You were burned out. You had a lot of stress because working in the banking industry is very, very stressful. Long hours. You experienced health challenges. I want you to tell us about that. You had severe migraines. Even at one point, you went for an MRI. You thought you may have a brain tumor, which is obviously, thank God, that didn't happen. But tell us about your health challenges and, you know, what were you facing at that time?
Okay. Year 2017, I officially joined Lifestyles. But before joining Sir Paul, I was a user for 2 years. Yes, I said yes to the product for 2 years, but I said no to the opportunity because that time I was experiencing health challenges, many health challenges, like I have severe migraine na before I nagpa MRI ako kasi I thought I was having a brain
Mm.
tumor that time, no, and I was having a constipated and insomnia, and also both my father and my brother has also
Right.
health challenges, like my father was having a diabetic, high cholesterol, many more. And mayroon siyang 8 maintenance, yung father ko meron siyang 8 medications, no, coming from the doctor. It was really addressed by the Lifestyles
Yeah.
product. And you know what, Sir Paul, one of my blockbuster story is my brother was diagnosed bone
Mm-hmm.
tuberculosis. And that time he was had a tanning sa doctor. I mean, according to the doctor, he was had at 2 months to live. But I was amazed, no, because through Life's product, his life was being extended from 2 months, no, from he was extended from 2 months to
Wow.
3 years and more than 3 years. That's why I am forever grateful to the Life's product, know that we are now healthy, and of course, we are well
Yeah.
wealthy too.
Well, that's a blockbuster story. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second.
Yeah.
But well, folks, we've learned a fair amount about Ruel here, but we've got to find out some more about him. So in order to do that, we are going to play Fast Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Fast Talk.
It's time for Fast Talk
with PK.
All right, Ruel, we're back with you. You know how to play this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he looks very nervous. Okay. All right. So Ruel, you got to pick a number. We've got a case of entry here, number 1 through 9. Give us a number. I'm going to ask you a random question, and you've got to answer it right off the top of your head.
I love to pick the number 5, Sir Paul.
Okay, number 5. What do we got here? Okay. So far, what is your biggest life lesson?
Yung biggest life lesson ko is just do the right thing, because you can never go wrong in doing the right thing.
Right.
Kasi sa pinagdaanan ko sa buhay, marami talagang challenges, but na-encounter ko, na-surpass ko, and
well, that's a good answer. That's a very serious answer. That's good. That's good. Okay, give me another number.
Number 3?
Number 3. What do we got here? All right, this is a little lighter question. I know you love your beach vacations, right? So who would you rather go with on an island vacation? Someone special or your downline?
Okay. If given a chance, Sir Paul, to choose between my downlines and special friend to go to an island, I would rather bring my downlines. And of course, together with me is my special friend, so that everyone will enjoy on that island. And most probably, we could have CP and home meetings on that island too. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the answer is both, right? The answer is both. Okay. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. Nobody gets left out. Nobody gets left out. All right, give us another number.
Number 1.
Number 1. All right, here we go. All right, if your mother was watching right now, what would your message be to her?
Oh, my mother passed away 15 years ago. No, that I miss her a lot. I love her a lot. No, I wish that she will be here, especially that I'm now a global marketing director. No, I miss her a lot, Sir Paul, and because she never experienced a good life. What I had experienced today and what my father experienced this time. So I wish that she will be here, and I love her. No, I love her. I miss her a lot.
Well, if she was here, I'm sure she'd be proud of you. She's probably watching you from above. So keep up the great work. That's a fabulous answer. All right. Thank you, Ruel, for playing Fast Talk. That was fabulous. Thank you. Okay, we're back now. All right, GMD Ruel, let's talk about your mentor and your very good friend. We've got a picture here with GMD Ruel Senoy, who's your good friend, and he introduced you to the products. He introduced you to lifestyles. You were skeptical. You were very skeptical, but you said earlier it helped your dad. Tell us a little bit more about the product benefits your dad received and how that sort of maybe changed your mind about lifestyles.
I said kanina, I said earlier that it took me almost 3 years to say yes the opportunity. Yes, I said yes to the product because we have a lot of challenges. But the turning point that I need to do the business seriously, Sir Paul. Good thing GMD Ruel are consistent in inviting, no, and he never stopped inviting. But ako naman, I keep on refusing sa offer niya sa akin kasi I thought before na para wala lang ang business. One reason, Sir Paul, na I decided to do the business because of Ruel's transformation. Now that time he was telling me na I remember he said that I'll do the business na daw because sabi niya sa akin yayaman ako. I mean, he said, Sir Paul, we will be we will be
Yeah.
wealthy when I do the business. Then that time when I lock Ramil, that time hindi naman mayaman ang dating. I mean, his life before was not transformed. That's why it took me almost 3 years to do the business. And one thing, Sir Paul, one thing also why I concluded to finally do the business was when I visited GMD Ruel's house. I saw in his bag no a lot of money, and I told him, why you have a lot of money? Sabi ko sa kanya, saan ka nanakaw ng pera? So he told me na this money in the bag is all his sales for today. So sabi ko, oh my God, the business was real. No, plus Sir Paul, when we buy some food outside while waiting sa food na in-order namin, he discussed about intra to the other customer. And after 10 to 15
Yes.
minutes, I was surprised. No, he sold one bottle. No, sinabi niya na customer. I mean, I told to myself, na I can
Mm.
do it. No, I silently I told to myself that I can do it. I signed up immediately. I signed up express package, and when the product arrived, sabi ko ang daming product, and sabi ni Ramil, kung hindi mo mabenta ang lahat ng product na yan, pwede mo siyang inumin.
I don't know what that
Uh,
means exactly, but
and GMD Ramil now are very inspiring. No, he has everything.
yes. Well,
Yeah.
he's amazing. I mean, I was totally impressed with him in Cebu recently, and he just got the biggest commission check of his lifestyle's career. So he's super happy, and he's a hardworking guy too. So he's a great mentor to
Yeah.
have. You know, he's such a
Yeah.
positive person. He's such a great mentor. Now, tell us a little bit more about your brother, because I know your brother, really had that health challenge that you were talking about. You bought an instant direct package, basically for your brother, right? So you could get the 40,
Yeah.
so you could get the 40% discount and give your brother the product. Tell us a little bit about that, because that sort of helped you get started in the business too, right?
Yeah. Before Sir Paul, I get only the package, the instant direct package, not intended for my business. I don't have the plan to do the business. My plan only is to get the package for me to enjoy the 40%
Right.
discount for the health challenges of my
Right.
brother, because he was had 2 months to
Yes.
live, but because he was a bone tuberculosis, and it's scary, That's why that time my brother, from 2 months, I'm so happy because from 2 months his life was extended for more than three
Yeah,
years because of the Life Source
that's
product.
tremendous.
So I was amazed. I was amazed with the product, the Life Source
Yeah,
product
yeah.
talaga.
And you started working the business. I mean, Ramil started training you, right? And you got up
Yeah.
to ED6 QLPL. So you were working really hard. You were climbing the ladder of success. But like a lot of distributors early on, you faced a lot of challenges. And we've got a great picture here we want to show people of again, Ramil and Cora, GMD Cora, who, you were thinking at one point of maybe quitting. There was a lot of, difficulties. Tell us about the challenges you had early on, because I think people should know, they're challenges, right? And you have to overcome them. So tell us what Ramil and Cora said to you that kept you going.
In the life source of the life source, my life source journey, Sir Paul, is not easy. There were a time na parang mag-quit na ako sa business after when I signed up after 6 months. After 6 months to eight, less than a year, I I tried to quit the business because parang sabi ko parang hindi ko linya ang lifestyles. Parang gusto kong babalik sa employment things. And sabi ko friend Ramel, sabi ko mang gusto kong bumalik sa employment kasi parang hindi ko na nakita yung future ko dito sa life. So parang wala akong nakita talaga. But nung sinabi niya ni GMD Cora at ni GMD Remel sa akin na okay, you can go back to your employment. So that time parang nag-isip ako talaga na bakit hindi nila ako, parang hindi sila nagpumigil sa akin na magstay sa business. That's when that time, Sir Paul, when I tried to quit the business, parang talagang parang ang si God talaga, parang grabe talaga ang test sa akin kasi I was hired before. No, when I quit the lifestyle opportunity, parang na-hire ako. I was hired in a corporate in one of the biggest company here in the Philippines. So that time hindi ko talaga ina-accept kasi parang nakita ko talaga na mayroon akong future dito sa lifestyle. Parang hindi ko talaga nakita na yung time freedom talaga yung inahanap ko, yung time freedom, money freedom, kasi sabi ko kung magsistay lang ako dito sa lifestyles, yung mga upline ko talagang may nakikita ko na talaga sila na umangat sa life, no, mayroong nakita nag-improve talaga yung life nila. So sabi ko if kaya nila, I'm sure I can do it too.
Yeah. Well, you kept going. You kept going in 2019 at the National Gala. We've got a great picture here with GM Chantel and David and Sean. And you were what we called then the Millennial Achiever Award. Now it's the Youth Achiever Award, right? But tell us how you felt. Tell us how you felt when you won this award.
2019, I was a winner in a Millennial Achiever Awardee. That time, Sir Paul, I was never expecting an award to be a winner as a Millennial Achiever Awardee because maraming mga distributors all over the Philippines and many distributors also are deserving. No, so I was surprised that I was nominated and really shocked and happy, extremely happy at the same time na I was the winner. No, thank you Lifestyles and thank you Corporate, no, for choosing me that award. No, indeed, Lifestyles are generous and see the effort of all the distributors who are really working so hard for their big dreams, for their dreams talaga.
No, it was a great award to win for sure because you were really an up and coming distributor at the time. There's a funny story when you went NMD involving a boat ride you had to take. Tell us about the unforgettable boat ride.
Okay, so one beautiful experience or unforgettable experience I had during my run was during the time when I was in Bohol, Sir Paul. That time, one of my downline has this home meeting in one of the island in Bohol. And that time, I was medyo cloudy and windy. And it's medyo malakas yung hangin, and it had the news na may bagyo daw or having a typhoon. So that time, since I am eager and driven na ma-hit yung goal ko to finish the run, so we continue to go to that island, even it's windy or it's have the typhoon, no. So we continue to sakay that small bangka, and at the middle, grabe yung ulan ng hangin and napakalakas talaga ng hangin na until parang magsisink na yung boat namin. So sabi ko, my God, this is really parang scary talaga. So when we got sa island, oh my God, andun pa yung mga tao, no, naghihintay pa rin sa amin yung mga tao. And surprisingly, Sir Paul, we got a 4 express package. So that time, doon ako natutulog sa island. And kinabukasan ako umuwi, no, dito sa Cebu. When I got back to Cebu, and thank God, no, my run is achieved. No, na-realize talaga yung run ko as NMD, and it's fulfilling, no, and kahit maraming mga trials and struggles along the way. Pero kung I know I can do it, no, basta focus lang. no focus lang sa run na ma-realize talaga.
Right. Well,
Yes or yes.
yes, yes or yes. Well, you almost died. You almost died, but you got 4 Express Directs out of the deal, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So you kept on going. You hit NMD. Of course, you hit IMD. We've got a great picture here with your GMD. Tell us how did it feel to hit the top of the Lifestyles ladder of success when you became a GMD?
Being a GMD, Sir Paul, being a global marketing director, it's not easy. It's not just about you are a global marketing director. It's more on a big responsibility, not just for yourself, but for your downlines. No, it's not about for me, no, being a global marketing director, ang goal ko lang ngayon is to promote more global marketing directors. Kasi in GMD, andyan na yung time freedom, you will be experiencing time freedom and money freedom. And gusto ko din yun na ma-experience ng mga downlines ko. That's why we work so hard for this. No, I work so hard for the GMD promotion para matapos na yung run ko, and gusto ko yung run na naman ng mga downlines ko. Yes, Sir Paul.
Well, you use the word responsibility, and I think that's a great word, because being a global marketing director does have a responsibility. People look at you as a mentor, they look at you as an example, and you've got to keep doing the right things every day, and being a good mentor, and that's important. And in Cebu City and in the Cebu area, you've got great mentors, a lot of people to look up to. But we've got a great picture here of you, and your big why in the business is your dad, right? And when your mom passed, when your mom passed away, you promised her that you would look after your father. And I want you to tell people, what do you do on his birthday? And because you give him a certain amount of money every birthday. And I want you to explain that to everybody, and explain when your dad hit, not if, but when he hits 100, what are you going to do on that birthday?
Yeah. One of my biggest achievements also, Sir Paul, to experience my father on his 72nd birthday. The time binigyan ko talaga siya ng bonggang celebration on his birthday, and the last time he was celebrated his 72nd birthday, I was giving him 72,000. That is equivalent on his birthday. Now that time I was happy, and I saw him, he was extremely happy, and I said to him, "Napa, I will give you money every time he will be celebrating his birthday. That is equivalent to his age." And now his birthday is coming up, this coming September 29, and he will be celebrating 73 years old, and my God, 73,000 is ready. So I told to I said to him, sabi ko sa papa ko na, if you reach to 100 years old, I will be giving you 300,000. So he said, "Okay, dong, no, okay, no, I will do it. I will reach to 100 years old." That for me, it's my basis, na magpursige talaga na ma-reach talaga niya yung 100 years old. One father only, and I love my father so much. That's why I want to give the best time for my father, and that's why thank you Lifestyles, kasi if wala ang Lifestyles, I don't think I could give a good life to my family, especially my father. Thank you God, and thank you Lifestyles. Really, Lifestyles is the best opportunity. The best opportunity in the world, Sir Paul.
Well, you've really given. I wish somebody would give me money on my birthday, by the way. But I love that. I love that. That's great motivation for your dad to hit 100. And as long as he keeps taking the Lifestyles products, I have no doubt he's going to make it. He looks in great shape there. Ruel, you're enjoying the GMD lifestyle. You got a beautiful home there. We've got a slideshow here. I want you to just look at some of these pictures. This is important because your niece and your nephew, you're helping pay for their college education. I want you to talk about that.
Yeah.
And so I want you to talk about that, but I also want you to talk about how good it feels to be financially free, to have the cars and the real estate and the paper assets and all of the things you have. How does it make you feel now versus when you had no money, when you were working in the banking industry? What does it feel like now?
talagang, aside from car, house and lot, a lot of savings, Sir Paul, one of my biggest achievement that I considered it was I was able to finish my all my nieces and nephews in their studies. They are my scholars right now, and one of them he was able to finish a marine engineer and nakasakay na po siya 3 times, and the other one is
Mm-hmm.
custom. Talagang talagang I never dream wala hindi talaga ako nag hindi wala hindi ko na imagine talaga Sir Paul na ma-experience ko lahat ng ito. No kasi parang dati I was nagre-rent lang naman ako ng 3,500. I was rented in small house in a slums area that is worth 3,500 pesos, and now after 4 years doing the business seriously, I already have house and lot, no. I already have na matawag ko talaga na bahay talaga, no. I have sasakyan, mayroon akong lot na acquire talaga, and I never I mean I never imagined these things happen to my
Mm.
life. That's why I am forever grateful to my upline. I am forever grateful to my to Lifestyles company because talagang maraming buhay talaga ang nabago dahil sa Lifestyles opportunity.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, it has been amazing.
Yes,
You know,
yes, sir.
it's been incredible. Your success has been amazing. Tell us a little bit about personal development. How have you changed? You know, what's your personal development journey like now compared to when you were a young person?
I was shy, super shy. I was an introvert then. Talagang parang mamatay akong if mag-speaker ako, parang hindi ko talaga kaya, but now because of the lifestyle training, talagang ang transformation talaga sa akin talagang iba na talaga, no, because grabe talaga yung lifestyles, no, maraming trainings, yung personality growth talaga na bago talaga ako dito sa lifestyles.
Mhm.
So marami talagang nabago sa buhay ko dito
Yeah.
because sa lifestyles opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've got financial freedom. You've had tremendous personal development with lifestyles. Ruel, tell somebody who's thinking about joining lifestyles today, but they're not sure. What advice would you give them as a global marketing director?
My message to all the distributors all over the world and all over the Philippines is to give everything you can for you to succeed, and don't stop until you'll becoming global marketing director, because if you are a GMD, you will be experiencing time freedom, money freedom. You can buy everything you want, especially dreams for your family. No, if sa tingin nyo ngayon na gusto mong mag-quit kasi parang hindi mo nakita yung effort mo, think of your think of your big why, no. Baka kulang pa yung effort mo, no. Just be continue to share your mission and inspire and embracing our mission. The opportunity in lifestyles is real, and believe, no, I believe lifestyles is the best opportunity in the world, no. The business is achievable and doable, no, and my advice is to get a mentor
Mhm.
and be mentored lang para mas madali yung pag-akyat mo sa ladder of success, and mag-a-attend lang ng mga trainings lang talaga kasi trainings are really the incubator of our personality growth, no. And I always say this, that always do the right
Right.
thing, no, because you can never go wrong in doing the right
Right.
thing. So yeah, that's it, no,
No,
that's
that's
it. And let's build our assets and be free.
no, that's fabulous. Well, listen, Ruel, I want to congratulate you on all your success. You deserve it. You're living up to your responsibility as a global marketing director every day. I know you are, so thank you so much for that. We appreciate everything you're doing. And hey, man, keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing you soon next time I come to the Philippines. So thank you so much for joining us today in the Leader Chat Room.
Thank you, Sir Paul. Thank you, Sir Paul.
Thank you. Thanks, Ruel. Good morning. Thank you. All right, folks, there he is, Ruel Senoy from Cebu City. Tremendous global marketing director. He's got great advice for everybody. Get started, believe in the opportunity, find a mentor, work hard. just keep going. Never quit until you become a GMD and you can achieve the same level of success that Ruel has. So thank him very, very much for joining us today. Folks, that's it for the Leader Chat Room for today. We look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you, everybody, and good morning.